evening, everyone. First of all, I want to give all honor, all praise, and all the glory to God the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. I hope everyone is doing well, and thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to be with us tonight. I hope and pray that all is well with thee, and I hope and pray that we are keeping the sick and shut in our prayers. The council members and I would like to take time to wish you and your family a joyful and blessed holiday season. To say the last year has been challenging would be an understatement. 2020 has been a year of change, adaptability, and some unfortunate hardships. It has brought to us difficulties that we have never faced before. But to God be the glory. It was His grace we persevered. We are and always have been a community that comes together through storms and battles. Together, we battled through a public health crisis, an economic crisis, and many hurricanes. We were battered but not beaten. Together, we realized that life throws many challenges to us and that life has many battles, but we know on the other side of each and every battle is our victory. So our storms, our battles and troubles in life will never define us. We will define them. We will use our troubles to become our transportation to our destination. These times have forced us to reevaluate how we serve you and how we maintain working on your behalf when we could not meet in person. Our number one goal has been from the beginning was to keep you and your families safe, healthy, and informed, and to meet your needs in a timely manner. In order to do this, we had to stay alert and address problems head on using the resources that we had at our fingertips. We had to call upon many relationships that have been built over the last 30 years. Taking the lead and advocating for Tunica-Biloxi tribe and on behalf of Indian country, we diligently worked on the CARES Act, which allow us to receive $17 million to put towards COVID-related programs, providing PPEs, and providing healthy meal packages to our tribal elders, which has sustained them for weeks at a time. We also brought on a chief medical officer to help navigate us through this pandemic. We put together an ambulatory clinic for our tribal citizens and their families, while still addressing the day-to-day needs of our tribal government. At this time, I want to applaud all of our tribal staff for their dedication, commitment, and for stepping up and stepping out and going the extra mile for our tribal community. I also would like to give out a huge shout out to our tribal elders council, our 7th generation youth council, and our Tunica-Biloxi Eagles basketball team. Please help me give them an applause. Also, I want to thank each and every one of you for your patience and understanding. Thank you for your encouragement, well wishes, and prayers for the Tribal Council and their families, the tribal employees and their families, and for our tribal nations. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts for ushering in the spirit of unity and the spirit of love. You see, tribal family, at the end of the day, a house divided cannot stand. So thank you for looking past our faults and realizing that we too only have 24 hours in a day, and we too fall short of the glory of God. And thank you for never underestimating the power of unity and what we can accomplish together. Thank you for making us realize that every adversity that comes in our life can serve as a bridge to another place of victory and open doors of opportunity. We will never create the new unless the question the reality of the old. My father once told me, you can avoid reality, but you cannot avoid the consequences of reality. In the wise words of Socrates, he said, the secret of change is to focus all of your energy not on fighting the old, but on building the new. At this time, before I go on with my announcements, I would like to introduce to some and present to others our Director of Development and Programming, Mr. John Barbary, who has a very exciting announcement for us tonight. Mr. John?
Latilapu, good evening. Chairman, thank you so much for allowing me to speak this evening. First off, I want to say thank you to Koch, to you, and to the council for all the support you've given us this year. It's been a tough year, but I believe that we've been able to accomplish some things that have helped our tribal community. Despite the pandemic, we've been able to provide services through our language and culture program and our education program. And I commend our staff and employees for their hard work in trying and to make the adjustment that's needed in this new way of communicating. We spend a lot of time on outreach to our children, especially, but also to our adults. We were so fortunate this fall, we had 55 students sign up for online or virtual language lessons, Tunica language lessons. And I think that's because we had a great incentive. The council was able to get us approval to use some COVID funds to give laptops to families who needed them for their children for language classes. We were also able to provide laptops to students. If their school district did not provide one, we were able to come through with one. This was also for our college students as well. And so we gave out, I think it was like over 130 computers this fall, or from the spring through the fall for that purpose. And another 50 or so for the language, those who signed up for language classes. We also were able to do some online cultural workshops. We had a beautiful basket summit where we had basket weavers from our own tribe as well as tribes throughout the local region. And it was, of course, very new for us to do something in this format. But I think we had a good turnout, and a lot of people enjoyed it. We tried to have fun, but something that our education program, which has also been pushing hard since the beginning of the fall. Since our language program started back in 2016, we provided services for over 68 students. We've had a number of students graduate, and the whole thing about our education program is to keep students in school, help them improve their performance, help them to excel, and help them to graduate. We're coming to the end of that first grant, but tonight I want to announce, and some of you may have heard this already, we received a new grant from the Department of Education. It's called ACE, which stands for Accessing Choices in Education. Our particular grant is called the the Tunica-Biloxi education program to improve academic performance and career readiness. And that's exactly what we're going to do. We're so excited. This particular grant allows us to provide services to students no matter where they live. We were limited by this other grant we had where we could only provide it within the local service area of the reservation. But now we can provide services to students in Texas and Illinois and other parts of the country, as well as locally. We'll be, this is a 5-year grant, $6.4 million, which is extraordinary. And it's based on all the work that we did with the first grant. They recognized that our program in our tribe supported this, and that it was something that they gave us another 5 years. And it's a slightly different focus. It's all about giving our parents choices. We'll provide choices where they can select different providers for different things that we do. And it's everything from math and science tutoring, language arts tutoring, advanced academic coaching and mentoring, life and social skills training, special education tutoring, college and career rating preparedness, ACT and SAT prep, and a lot of other things that we can do for our students. Another great thing about this, we're going to be able to have an academic counselor in Chicago and Houston, and as well as some here in Marksville. Of course, the biggest population of our tribe is locally here within close to Marksville and Avoyelles Parish, Rapides Parish, and so forth. But it's so exciting that we can do this. Also, we're going to be able to select 3 parents to be parent liaison. And those liaison are going to be able to work with us and our other parents to keep that communication going and keeping the, if a parent is dissatisfied with any of the services they're getting from providers, they'll be able to speak directly to us and through the liaison. We'll be able to keep them well informed on all the things that are going on with their children, as well as in their schools, and as well as their progress and their performance, academic performance, and also their development and their interests looking ahead into their future, what they need to do to prepare before they go to college or in the military or any kind of vocational training. We're going to help them set a foundation and set goals that they can accomplish. And this program is not just for students that are maybe struggling or average students. This is also for students that are good students. And this will be another way to help them excel, help them to clarify their goals for after school, after they get out of secondary or high school. So we're so excited with this opportunity, this resource. And there's just one thing, Chairman, that I think that we need to emphasize. These programs, not only for education, not only for language, but for other programs that we have throughout the tribe, we need our community support. We know that our students need help. We know that they're adjusting to this new COVID world. And even though there's a light at the end of the tunnel, we're still going to see struggles for quite a while. And we need to take advantage of this. So I'm asking all of you parents, all of you grandparents, all of you that have tribal children in your home, I'm asking for your support. I'm asking that you encourage your students to take part of this wonderful opportunity. It can't be done unless we have the parents, the students, our staff, and all the providers that we're going to be bringing to the table. So once again, I want to say thank you for allowing me to speak. And I say, Ingrasa Shukilapu, Merry Christmas, and thank you for your time.
John, thank you so much to you and your team for your hard work and dedication. And again, congratulations on the grant. We truly we are thankful for you and your team and the hard work and dedication y'all provide, especially to all the students. We truly appreciate that. But now more than ever, we must come together for the future of the tribe. We must use all that we have faced and all that we have learned to emerge stronger and more united. We are a family and we have to learn how to lean on each other during the good times and especially the bad times. Tunica-Biloxi, we are on a date with our destiny and we cannot afford to flirt with distractions. I believe with all my heart that there is nothing that we cannot face, nothing that we cannot overcome. Our people are resilient. Our people are fighters, and we will remain fighters throughout this challenge and the next. Together, we can be the salt of the earth, the light of the world. But first, we have to learn how to get out of our salt shaker and let our light shine. Before I close, I have a few announcements for you. I'm excited to announce that within 5 to 7 years, we will have a debt-free Paragon. And I want to thank the Tribal Council for their hard work, in particular, the Vice Chairman who spearheaded this project. January, we will resume our general meetings virtually. I will also be providing a State of the Nation address in January, as well as the members will be receiving an annual report by the second quarter of 2021, I'm sorry. And I want to say 2021, the tribe will be given opportunities in the manufacturing industry as well as the telecommunication industry. We have to take advantage of the opportunities. We have been truly blessed as a nation. And in 2021, we're going to have a lot of exciting news for our membership. In 2021, we will become change agents and expand our capacity and reach new heights as a nation. And while we enter in this holiday season, I want to add to let each and every tribal household know, let us remember the reason for the season. For God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten Son, for whomsoever believe in him will have everlasting life. And that is the greatest gift anyone can receive, the gift that keeps on giving. So during this season, the greatest gift we can give each other is the gift of love. So let's continue to keep each other in our prayers. Let's continue checking on our elders, the sick and shut in, and continue to encourage, empower, and inspire. May God continue to be a blessing to each and every one of you and your families. And may God continue to bless the Tunica-Biloxi Nation. Thank you so much and good night.